Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on my video to watch. So I'm not wearing any makeup right now because for today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. Well, I should say almost a full face. I couldn't find a foundation. I went out yesterday to try and find one at the drugstore to complete the full face, but drugstore foundations are so ridiculously expensive nowadays. And I just couldn't find one that intrigued me enough to be spending $25 on a drugstore one. So I skipped out on that. I'm really sorry that I didn't pick one out, but hopefully I can find one that's interesting enough soon and maybe I can do a first impressions on it alone. But for this video, that's the only thing that I don't have to complete the full face. Also, I know my hair is crazy. I tried to make it into a cute, messy top knot, but mine just looks straight up messy. These little flyaways look insane when I try and pull them out to make it look messy, but then when I put them back, I just look bald. So it is what it is for now. I'm just gonna leave it like that. So before we get on to the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell beside the subscribe button. That way you guys can get notified every time I upload a new video. I upload twice a week. I try to upload on Sundays and Thursdays, so be sure to check back then. Also, don't forget to like this video if you like first impressions, and if you like to know all my thoughts on these products, then please just keep watching. So the products I'm doing first impressions on today are all the ones in my recent haul. So I hauled stuff that I bought from Sephora and the drugstore, so I'm going to be using all of those for the first time today. And then the other products I actually got in this month's BoxyCharm. I always start off with my eyebrow, so that's what I'm going to do today as well. I got this eyebrow pencil in my BoxyCharm, and this is the Billion Dollar Brows Universal Brow Pencil. I'm not sure what shade I got because it doesn't say on the package. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's a universal shade, so it works for everybody. So let's see, my eyebrows are pretty dark, and this doesn't look as dark as mine. Let's try it out. I usually like my eyebrow pencils a lot thinner than this. I like the really thin tipped eyebrow pencil, so I don't like to put a lot of product in it just because my eyebrows are so thick and dark already. So I'm going to go in how I normally do. I just do little upward strokes. That's so not my color. It goes on really easily, but it also disperses a lot of product, and I'm not into that. Oh, this is really not my shade. Okay, this is so not my shade. I don't think I can use this because it's gonna look ridiculous. I'm just going to lean in close, but as you can see, that doesn't match my eyebrow in the slightest. I cannot use this. That's the thing I don't like when getting certain things from subscription boxes. Usually BoxyCharm is amazing at making sure products can kind of work for everyone by not putting foundations or concealers in it, but the eyebrow pencils never match me when they go in. I'm gonna have to do my eyebrows with a different eyebrow pencil because I don't really want them looking ridiculous. So far this doesn't work out for me, and also wasn't my favorite because it's just so thick. So much product comes off of it, but the upside to it is it did glide on super easily. So if you got this in your BoxyCharm and it's your shade, maybe it will work for you, but for me, nuh-uh. Alright, I did my eyebrows with the correct shade. I used my CoverGirl eyebrow pencil in the shade Rich Brown. Now I'm going to move on to my primer, and I'm really excited because I haven't tried a new primer in a very long time. And as I said in my haul video, I feel like Annabelle is just stepping up their game. Their advertisement has been amazing recently. So I picked up the Annabelle Hydrating Illuminating Veil. So the packaging is super cute. It's white and yellow. And also the tip of the tube is yellow, so that's super cute. So I'm just gonna take that much to start. Doesn't smell like anything. For some reason I assumed it would smell like lemons because that's what it reminded me of, but it doesn't smell like anything. And just gonna rub it in. Ooh, it definitely has a light sheen to it. It's really pretty. Definitely illuminating, so they weren't lying there. My face is turning red just because I'm rubbing it, by the way. My skin's sensitive, so when I rub it around, it goes red. And also, I have a little irritation on the inner corner of my eye. It's been there for a couple days, and it's really itchy, but I don't know what it is. I've never had it before. That just gives your skin such a nice glow. I feel like if you didn't want to wear any foundation for the day and just put this on, it would just make your skin look super radiant. Okay, my nose is not having it today. The foundation does not want to stick to it no matter how many times I try. It's the center of it, so maybe I'll try and put some of this concealer on. But the concealer I'm going to test out today is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I've been wanting to try this concealer forever now. And I actually got to pick it in a sample at Sephora. So I'm just going to be using the sample today. It came with 4 shades. I'm going to be using the shade Vanilla Light 2. So it's the lightest one in this pack, and that's the top one. I have heard that you don't need a lot of this because it's full coverage. So we will see. I'm going to use a brush with it, I think. Okay, it definitely looks super thick, and I'm just gonna pick up a flat brush and just a little bit of the product to start. See how this works. Oh, it's very, what's the word I want to say? Velvety, I think. That's how it feels. Wow, that blends out super easy for being a thick concealer. Wow, I really like the finish of it. Okay, I'm getting excited about this concealer because I have pretty indented divots in my eyes where my eye bags are. It's doing a pretty good job of covering it. I really did only use the slightest amount. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to work like that. It was really easy to blend out. I was expecting to work a little bit harder for it just because it's so thick. I'm gonna do my eyelid too. Okay, this concealer really is amazing. Creases up pretty fast. I was expecting that because it's pretty thick. It makes your skin look so smooth. It's smoother than my foundation is, so my under eyes look a lot smoother than the rest of my face. I'm gonna do the center of my face too, because even though it is thick, it doesn't feel like it on your face, and since it blends out so easily, it doesn't cake up. I also did think that I would have to switch to a sponge to blend it out, but this brush is doing a perfect job. Okay, moving on to powder now. This is creasing up super fast, so that's the only kind of negative thing to it, I would say. But the powder I'm going to use, I got in my BoxyCharm as well, and I think I actually got this in my previous BoxyCharm for December. So this is the Pretty Vulgar The Powder Room Matte About It Translucent Setting Powder. And I have heard that people really love this powder too. It comes with a super cute puff. It has a little bit of a color tint to it. I'm just going to dip the puff in. So adorable. Oh, and it even has a little spot for your finger. I'm just going to set this concealer, and then I'm going to, when I clean up my contour, I'm going to bake with it so I can kind of see how it works both ways. So far, it's really nice. It just helped blend that concealer in without having any harsh lines, but also keeping the concealer's color at the same time. This powder is really easy to work with. It presses into the skin in no time. This is probably one of the things I'm most excited for. I've been wanting one of these bronzers forever, and these are the Anastasia bronzers. I got the shade Cappuccino. It looks perfect. The mirror is beautiful. The packaging is luxurious. Whoa. Okay, there's a lot of kickback, but I was a little bit aggressive. Oh, it's so pigmented. Wow, that shade's pretty. It reminds me of my Beached Bronzer by Urban Decay. And that's the bronzer I've been using every single day. I picked up a lot of products because I was really excited. And now I'm having an issue blending it. I'm gonna pick up less this time. Much better. So yeah, I think the trick with this bronzer is take a little bit first because it's super pigmented, and then build your way up, because this side is looking super pretty. This side is looking choppy because I picked up a ton of product and just got really excited. It has a lot of color payoff. Oh my gosh, this would look so pretty with a tan too. It would just enhance your tan so nicely. But next I'm going to try out this Morphe blush palette. I got the 8W Warm Master Palette. So it has 8 shades in it, and it was only $24, so I really hope that these work out. I don't know what shade I'm going to use yet. Maybe I'll try a little bit of this one that's called MUA. I'm just going to grab my blush brush, and I'm looking crazier and crazier as the video goes on. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of it. Don't want to make the same mistake again. I have a feeling a little bit of these blushes is going to go a very long way. Oh, they're pigmented. Very pigmented. That was honestly the tiniest bit, and I blew the brush after. But the blush is applying very nicely. I'm just going to try and even it out a little bit and try and put some excess here on my temples. I am super stressed out right now. I didn't know these products were so pigmented. Okay, actually, it doesn't look that bad in real life. My camera is making it look a little bit more crazy, so we'll just move on. For highlighter, I'm going to be using this one from Maybelline. It is the Face Studio Chrome Extreme in the shade Sparkling Citrine. So it's a pure gold. Ooh, that's definitely really pretty. See, if it's a highlighter, it's allowed to be super pigmented. Alright, I'm going to try and really blend out these products with a big dual fiber brush. Okay, now I'm going to take my powder again and bake underneath my contour. I'm just going to pick it up on my sponge here and press it. Ooh. It looks like my Huda Beauty powder, and I really like that powder for baking. Cleaning up my contour to be specific. Okay, I'm just going to wait a few minutes now and let this sit and bake and try and clean up my face. This powder is looking amazing when I wipe it away. People weren't kidding when they said this was a really good powder. It's so smoothing. Basically just blurred my skin. Oh, I should have baked my whole face with this. Wow. Okay, that's definitely one of my favorite products I've tried in this video. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes. For the eyeshadow, I got this palette in this month's BoxyCharm, and it is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. So I've tried quite a few of the Tarte palettes before, but not this one specifically. So I kind of know what the formula is. I don't quite remember because I used a Rainforest of the Sea palette a while ago, and I actually gave it to my sister because it was so similar to what I already had in my collection, and I was so excited because this is the one I really wanted. I think BoxyCharm was giving out 3 different ones, and I really wanted this one because I thought these golds were stunning. So there's a little close-up of the palette. I might have to dip into another palette just because I only see one matte shade in here. But I'm gonna first take the matte shade, and I'm gonna use that as my transition. I'm just gonna pop this into my crease. Definitely a really pretty light transition shade. I don't feel like I have one like this. I wish there was more mattes in it, to be honest. I'll try and just use this palette. So I'm going to pick a gold shade. I think I'm gonna go with this light gold shade in the palette called Compass. I'm gonna pop this shade on the inner part of my lid. Just continuing with the super subtle look. This palette would be perfect for the summertime. If you just wanted to do the tiniest bit with your eyes, I feel like this would work really well. I'm just gonna take some on my finger and try and apply it that way. It's not applying super pigmentedly with the brush. Maybe I'll just keep the eyes like super simple like this. I'm just gonna sweep the rest of this gold across the eyelid. Yeah, I think I'll leave it like that. I wasn't planning on going that simple, but I changed my mind because it's kind of helping the face products tie in together a lot better anyways. I do wish this palette had more mattes, but I feel like it would be a really good palette to dip into when you're looking for the perfect shimmery shade, because there is a few shades of gold in here, a couple shades of bronze, and then a pinky one, and some more white ones. So you get quite a variety in such a little palette. This one I'm super excited about. I actually got Benefit eyelashes, and I never hear anyone talk about Benefit eyelashes, but I got the Real False Lashes Pinup Lash by Benefit. So this is what the style looks like. I'm really excited to put them on because they look super glittery and full. I have a feeling I'm gonna like these. They kind of look double layered. Yeah, I think they are double layered. Okay, they're definitely gonna be way too long, so I'm just gonna cut the end off a little bit. So I just cut off about that much. Okay, I popped some mascara on. I guess I kind of forgot about mascara because I had these lashes, but my glue is tacky now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this on. Also, they don't look black, they kind of look tinted brown, but I like my lashes black, so we'll see. I think that they're brown. Wow, are they ever full? They make my eyeball look completely different. The band is pretty thick, I will say that. I don't know how to feel about them. Maybe they're throwing me off because they're brown. I'm gonna try and blend them together with some mascara and make them look more black. They look kind of two-toned, so they look kind of black but kind of brown at the same time. Oh, They're so long, they're touching my eyebrows. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel. I mean, that's the lash. They're so large. That looks a little better with eyeliner. I don't know, they're just so heavy, so it kind of makes it feel like my eye is drooping down. I also got eyeliner on my forehead. Maybe they're throwing me off because it's not a dramatic look and these are such dramatic lashes that they just kind of look out of place. Okay, the other eyelash is on, and these eyelashes are something else. They're very, very dramatic. I don't know how to feel about them yet. I think they're really pretty when I do certain angles. Like if I look at myself kind of up like this, I think they are so pretty. But looking at them straight on, I don't know, they look a little bit crazy to me. I think maybe I'll have to bend them around a little bit more and try and form them to fit my eye shape better, because right now they're kind of just making my eyes look different than how they actually look. The lip color I was gonna use was this one, but I'm not really thinking it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be a little too bold for it. But am I ever excited that I got this one in my BoxyCharm? This is the one I was praying to get. This is the Ofra and Kathleen Lights collab in the shade Miami Fever. I've been wanting this shade ever since she collabed with them on it. I just never got it, but I'm so happy I got it in my BoxyCharm. I can't wait to use it. I just feel like this look calls for a super light gloss or something. So when I did my haul, I did get this sample bag of items. I got this lip gloss in it. It's from Mercier, and I feel like I have used this before, but I can't remember when. But it just really reminds me that I used to own this. But since I don't remember it, I'm gonna use it because I don't remember how it performs or anything. But this one is in the shade Baby Doll, and I just want a little bit of lip gloss to finish off this look. This lip gloss smells delicious. This lip gloss is nice, not sticky at all. Alright guys, well that is it for the video. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. So overall, I do like how the look turned out in the end. When I kind of look up with the lashes, I like them better. I know I said that so many times, I should just shut up about it already. So having the whole look complete, I kind of like certain things better. Like the face products, I feel look a lot more prettier since my whole look is put together. And after I cleaned up the contour and then blended it out with a dual fiber brush, it kind of all came together a lot better. I just had to remember to start it with a little bit and work my way up. But these were just my first impressions, so I kind of had to play with the products more to decide if I really love them or if I don't like them. Maybe I'll change my mind about some of the products as I continue to use them. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave, like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!